This is all perfect. This is all,
yeah. This is great.
This is where we talk about how tired we are. Been 48 months of this.
It's just a chore.
How many weeks is that? Like 208.
Something like that, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I think so.
How many days is that?
Don't even.
So
I don't even want to know. How much I've wasted.
1,500, let's call it.
Wasted the last 4 years of my life doing this.
How many minutes?
To be 200.
70 plus 70 plus 60. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
It's not exact.
No. Because it's 71, 75.
Was it 75? Okay.
Yeah. And then 64. Yeah, I'm going to just start recording over.
No, this is all gold.
Okay, fine.
We can if you want.
No. All right.
Yeah.
Don't step on my line.
How do you do? We're about to unfold the story of the Son of Frankenstein.
This one is probably just as bad as his father.
Good morning, son.
Well, hello.
My son, you have inherited the fortune of the Frankensteins. I trust you will not inherit their fate.
I have nothing. You're a worse fiend of a father. What are you going to do about it? There's a monster of humanoid.
Well, we warned you.
You've been warned. Welcome back to Frankenstein Minute, the podcast that for the last 4 years has dissected the Universal Frankenstein film series minute by minute. I am Tom Lang.
Well, I'm Bill Evenson. So when you say 4 years, I got to assume you're almost done, right? I mean, what movie are you on? Are you on Abbott and Costello yet?
No, we are still on 1939's Son of Frankenstein.
4 years?
4 years.
Man, how long have you been talking about Son of Frankenstein?
Oh, God.
3.5 years?
Yes, about. 64 weeks now?
Yes. So there you go.
Year and some change.
A year and 3 months, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Whatever. Yeah, 3 months, because 12.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
The line carries over from 1 minute to the next. Is that what you were going to say?
Yep.
Yeah. Benson is. But what about Madam and Master Peter, sir?
It's nice because the phrase Master Peter is cut in half on ours, so it's less obvious that he's said something that sounds kind of dirty.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Masturbator.
Master Peter.
I love Wolf's reaction. It's basically, who? Who?
Master Peter?
Who the fuck are you
You made that up.
Who are you talking about? Oh, them.
Shoot.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. Yeah, let's...
no, I know who you're talking about. We should totally...
just get him the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Send him to Brussels. Why not?
This is your thing now. This is your problem now, Benson.
Yeah,
buy some tickets.
Buy some tickets. Yeah.
For the noon train.
Noon train to Brussels.
So get up tomorrow morning and get down to the station. Like, it's 1939. Where are we? Frankenstein. So let me get this straight. The place is named Frankenstein.
Yeah.
The character's name is Frankenstein.
Yes.
He's the green guy.
Yeah.
With the rug
With the rug, yeah.
The rug vest.
Yeah.
Does he also have a coat?
My
understanding he has a hairy coat that he puts on over that.
Yeah.
When he's skulking.
That must have been
That's his skulking coat.
Gotta put on my skulking coat.
It looks good on you. You have skulking coat. Put the hairy coat on. All right. So
and he slams back another highball. Go ahead.
Into what?
He slams back another highball.
Oh no, I was gonna say I had a Belgian waffle in Brussels.
Did you?
I did. So I went to Brussels to do work, and I worked at that airline.
Yeah.
And so sometimes I would get to fly out to great places like Brussels. Well, because I don't ever want to be... I think it's a failing of mine that I don't take advantage of a situation like that. I went and got myself a room at the Holiday Inn Express,
of course,
which turns out to be in the middle of nowhere near anything.
Sure.
So I was in Brussels technically, but I was on the outskirts of town. I went down to the desk and said, do you have any, like a restaurant? And they're like, no, there was a restaurant over here, but they closed because, I had to work that day, so I got in at like 8 p.m.
Sure.
So they said, there's a machine. You can get some food out of the machine. So I fed some Belgian coins into a machine and got a waffle. It was a waffle. They called it it looked like a waffle, and it was covered in chocolate. And I'm like, I'm eating a Belgian waffle in Belgium. And then I got up in the morning and got on the plane and went home.
Great story.
Greatest
Yeah, that's
trip to Brussels
That's great.
ever.
All right.
I hope you forgive me for speaking my way, sir,
Mm-hmm.
but I've served you for a great number of years. Benson is a trusted advisor.
He is.
He's almost a member of the family.
Again, Wolf would be devastated if anything were to happen to
Yeah.
him. He's that close.
Wolf has like two things he cares about: his father's legacy and Benson.
Well, you forgot to mention the biggest thing that he cares about is Wolf von Frankenstein.
That is his name.
I think
So that's the difference. The monster is Frankenstein.
and he's
Wolf is von
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. Perfect.
Vaugn.
Yeah, Von.
Vaughn. Yeah, that's his middle name.
That's his first name, actually, but everybody calls him Wolf. Von is German for wolf.
Oh, sure. Why not? You should call in Inspector Krogh and tell him everything.
Actually, I'm sorry.
do
I
you
forgot
have
to say something about that. I've served you for a great number of years.
Yeah.
Right when he says that, Rathbone looks at him, but he glances at him as he's pouring a drink to take a big shot.
Yeah.
So he barely glances at him when he says this,
This
I've worked
heartfelt-
for you for a great
Yeah.
number of years. It's like how we started the podcast,
Yeah.
We've been doing this together for 4 years, and fuck it. Fuck you. Fuck this. Fuck everything. Because it's about to explode.
Yeah.
And I think you should go to Krogh and
Tell him everything.
tell him everything.
And Wolf has the hissy fit to end all hissy fits.
Yeah.
No, I will not. Throws his drink in the fireplace.
Yeah, and
Takes a
he's
book
such
of
a
his
wuss.
father's life and throws it on the fire. Hey, if you can mention obscure lyrics, I can too.
It's so obscure I don't even know. I just thought you were just making something up.
Oh, it's from Tommy.
And what is the lyric?
She took a book of her father's life and threw it on the fire.
Oh, wow. That's a pretty good one, though.
Yeah.
Because he does have one of
He
those.
does have a book. Yeah.
That's why,
That's why.
a fireplace.
That's why.
So he throws the glass. Here's something that we just sort of barely touched upon in maybe last week or the week before. Wolf is a big pussy. And so when he says, he's a big giant, he was going to crush
He's
me
gonna
like
hurt
an
me.
eggshell.
He's gonna hurt
He started tickling me.
Oh my God!
so
I didn't
Wolf-
get enough sleep last night.
Wolf is just a big pussy, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Here he is again.
That's the uptake. From,
He takes his glass and he throws it, and you don't even hear the sound of breaking glass. You just hear it go clunk.
Yeah.
No, I will not.
I've begun this thing and I'll finish it. God damn it. I'll
Yeah.
not be halted by anything until I'm the complete master of this living, breathing, intelligent creature my father dreamed of creating. Lighten up, Francis.
There's so much to unpack here. I also
Yeah,
wanted to
it's
say
such a line that there's
when this guy that can crush eggshells
Yeah.
can't crush the glass, the shot glass. That's the big takeaway.
you can't break a highball glass.
Couldn't bring it back.
That's all right. That's all right.
Isn't Krogh in the next room?
Yeah, I know. You're gonna hear him.
Awful racket.
Yeah.
No! Fuck you!
Like you should keep cutting back to him leafing through a book. And
Krogh's gonna come in with his gun out. at
Yeah,
this
he's like,
point.
"What the
I don't know
hell's-
what's going
what's
on
going
here?
on
It
in
sounds
here?"
bad. Okay, I'll not be halted by anything until I'm the complete master.
of living,
this
breathing, intelligent creature.
The complete master.
Yeah.
Wolf's motivation appears to have changed completely now. We've reached a completely different level. He never was going to be the complete master of anything before, was he?
No, he just wanted to exonerate his father's
Exonerate
name.
his father's name.
And now he's
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein, yeah. Yeah, by further studying Frankenstein,
Yes.
Yeah.
And then people will do.
people will...
Some people will
Yeah,
study him.
Yeah.
Further
I guess,
future people.
I guess. I don't know what his
That was
plan
one of the things. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's completely changed. This living, breathing, intelligent creature. It seems like an odd thing to say, especially
Yeah.
when you're talking about something you're going to be the complete master
You're
of.
going to be the complete master
Like,
of...
I'm
and
the
it-
complete master of podcasting. I think we both have
Oh,
reached that
absolutely.
level. We are at master level.
podcasters.
Like Master Peter, but
Or
podcasting.
masturbators.
We're master podcasters.
Master casters.
We're master casters. And, but not of a living...
Living, breathing, intelligent.
No one's accusing our podcast of being intelligent.
No,
We're
heavens
the
no.
master of that.
Yeah.
You don't. Anyway.
Well, I mean, I guess I'm a master of two living, breathing, intelligent creatures, and they'd be my dogs.
Right.
But I don't want complete control over them. I want to have some personality of their own.
Yep.
But then again, my father didn't create them, so there's the difference.
Actually, what kind of dad would say this? He's a dad.
He's a dad,
He's
entitled.
There's a character that calls him Daddy.
Yeah.
In this film.
Yeah, and it's not Elsa.
We don't see that anymore.
No, we don't see that part.
The beds are pushed head to head after all.
Yeah, because the house is filled with dread.
The house is
Stupid.
filled with dread. Can't believe you're going to do your German accent and not mention. Forget it.
I do have the mustache on right now, so
That's true. Yeah, so I don't know what I don't even understand my note here.
Throws
if your aim is
intelligent-
to be the complete master of something or someone, I actually wrote here also, what the fuck are you doing? And I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
I think maybe part of that is I keep thinking about why is he not concerned at all about what's going on in it? Yeah.
He just left them there. Yeah.
The creature my father dreamed of creating.
Well, he throws the word intelligent in, and then so I'm wondering if my father dreamed of creating an intelligent being, didn't quite make it, so I'm gonna see this through so that he is an intelligent being.
Okay.
I don't know.
I like it. I like this. It's tortured enough.
Yeah,
That it suits our podcast.
It suits Son of Frankenstein.
This is now Frankenstein Minute Canon.
Okay.
Yep, I've pronounced it.
All right.
That makes sense.
That's-
I mean, the thing about it is it's going to be a recurring thing in future films.
Right.
The problem is this film. This film, you have to make it up.
The problem
That's why
child
people listen to this podcast, is so they can explain what's going on.
So this is the red-headed stepchild of the Frankenstein film series. Because it is really unlike any of the others.
It's such an interesting term, redheaded stepchild, because when people say it, they're referring oftentimes maybe to themselves or something that they have some affection for, but that just doesn't get the credit that it deserves. So there's that connotation that I like, of course. But also, in the context of what we're talking about, Henry's motivation is clear, if a little wacky. Actually, they're all wacky.
The whole series is wacky.
It's wacky.
It's just wacky.
I don't even know Dracula's motivation in Bud Abbott and Lou Costello meet.
Oh, he's got to replace the monster's brain so he gets rid of his fiendish intellect, which we haven't seen since 1935.
Was it? Yeah, it was pretty fiendish.
Could be.
But why?
I have no idea.
Yeah. All right, so this is what we're getting to. Wolf is very clear. Yeah. He wants to be the complete master of an intelligent being.
Living, breathing, intelligent being.
And that intelligent living being's name is Frankenstein.
That's right. It's on his birth certificate. So then we cut to, are we done with this?
Did they whip up a birth certificate? Was
they got a driver's license?
So like
his social security number.
Well, I'm thinking he had people there. So he had Fritz, and he had Waldman, and he had, did Waldman help fill out the birth certificate?
And Bowles was there.
Bowles probably insisted on it.
Yeah.
But you must have a birth certificate.
It's very strange.
It's matter of birth.
He's watching
I
us
just
now.
looked over at a picture
watching
of Bowles.
us now as we record. So are we done with that? We finished unpacking
I'm happy
that?
with it. Yeah,
all right.
That should be good.
So we cut to Igor and Frankenstein cut to Igor and Frankenstein on the set of Dr. Caligari.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, it's a cool looking set. I'm not sure where it is. I have no idea.
And
within the geography of any of this, where they are.
Yes.
But it's a really cool looking set.
Yeah.
Really neatly lit. Igor's in the foreground. Frankenstein's in the background, silhouetted, kind of backlit. Should I stop doing that?
No,
no,
please don't.
It's gonna make you laugh every single time.
I don't know. It's not hurting anything.
Okay.
Yeah, they're in some sort of. It seems to me in this movie there are many times
Hef's Grotto, maybe.
They're in what?
Hef's Grotto.
Hef's Grotto.
Hugh Hefner. The grotto in the Playboy Mansion.
Well, I guess I've heard of this, but I don't know what it is.
It was like it looked like a cave kind of, but it had a pool in it, and I can't imagine the debauchery that went on there.
Oh well,
I tried to, but I just can't.
The problem is, it's like so many things. I suspect that the sort of debauchery that we thought sounded so appealing and fun as teenage boys was probably a little uglier than you want to think.
Exactly, yeah.
I had to go and bring it down, didn't I?
Well,
let's assume it wasn't.
Okay.
Let's assume it was a lot of fun for everybody.
It was as much fun as we thought when we were 13.
For everyone.
For everyone.
The bunnies had the best time.
Oh,
in the grotto.
Yes, they were treated with
That's why it was
nothing
called
but
Hef's Grotto.
They were treated with nothing but respect, I'm sure.
So what the thing about this is I think multiple times during the course of this film, you're expected to understand that Frankenstein and Igor are walking around in passageways that are
hidden from the rest of the house.
The rest of the house, unknown. It's one of those houses. It's
an old dark house.
It's like Clue. You know how in Clue you can just get from one side of the board to the other.
Cat and the Canary.
Or Cat and the Canary. The old dark house.
Right.
Does that have anything?
No, it doesn't have passageways, but it should. Maybe it did that we just didn't see it.
Put the candle back. It's that kind of situation.
That kind of thing. Yep.
So, or Bud Abbott, Lou Costello meet Frankenstein.
That's true.
So that's where we are, and this is where Igor and Frankenstein are skulking.
That's the assumption I make because of what happens throughout.
I'm having one of these things.
Okay.
Remember the first time I did that, you said, "Is that tobacco?"
Well, I looked up as you were putting something in your mouth. We know he's not going to chew gum while we're recording. Otherwise, I'd have to kick you the fuck out of here.
So, the thing that... here, let me do something.
What?
Since we're talking about this is great. This is going to be great. Can you pull up Facebook?
Yeah. Are you going to bring up the little clip?
Yeah, I'm going to send you the little thing.
Well, I got it. No, we don't have to because I have notes on it.
Oh, well, I just sent you one, so you can watch it at your leisure.
Put it up with the minute when it
will do
on the 2nd of September.
Our listeners will know that that sound of a Blu-ray being put in a Blu-ray player can only mean one thing. It's actually happening, folks. Can only mean one thing. It's time for Bill's difference between the DVD and the Blu-ray.
There we go.
Bit.
Right.
So here we go. Here's this entire sequence is missing. I would consider this missing from the DVD because I like it. I think it's pretty good.
It is, yeah.
First of all, when you watch the DVD version, what happens is Wolf is looking into the fireplace. He just said something awful, no doubt. And then it cuts to a big... What do you call this thing? It's like a doorknob. It looks like a big thing.
A big sculpted, like, I don't know if it's a cornice or...
It's a cornice.
Something like that. I don't know. Yeah, a big wooden thing. Bulbous looking thing.
And it just comes out of the wall, and then you realize Wolf. Igor has pushed it out, and he and the monster come out from behind it. And in the Blu-ray, it cuts from Wolf standing by the fireplace, no doubt having said something awful, to this skulking scene where they're going through the passageways. And what happens is Igor gestures in the universal gesture for come here.
Come on. Yeah.
And the monster looks at him like, what the fuck does that mean? Yeah. It's kind of interesting. They spend a little bit of time on it. And what it is, more than anything at all, is more footage of Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi doing a scene together in full costume and music and everything.
Right.
And it's amazing that we didn't ever notice this. Because I'd seen this movie a million times. And,
I'm sure you've seen it more than I have, but yeah. And actually, so then Frankenstein comes up out of wherever they were. Igor then struggles to push this thing back into place.
And this is, now we're done with the additional footage. Now we're in another location where you've got to push this thing back. And people will recall, Igor has been shown to have great
immense strength.
Either he has immense strength or Wolf is a big pussy. Most likely somewhere a little bit of column A.
A little column B. And he's unable to push this thing back into place.
He can push it this way. He can push it out.
One thing I want to mention before we get into the pushing it back is the longtime listener and friend of the podcast, Dino Stamatopoulos.
Slam dance cosmopolis.
I've heard of this guy.
Yeah, pointed out that as it's pushing forward, it lap dissolves from that grotto to this thing being pushed forward. You can hear a voice say either do it or don't. Have you noticed it?
I forgot all about this. I think I was on a chat with you guys or something. Yes.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about it, so I'll have to post that too.
Yeah. So something.
I'll put a subtitle on it.
Yeah. There's something going on. I don't know if it's Lee telling him to do it or what. But
now,
it says.
Now, what I got to know is it in the DVD release as well, because the pushing it back should be on both. Oh, it should be the same.
I think it's the same.
Probably.
I think that part's the same.
Okay.
I think it's on the blue or on the DVD. I haven't checked.
Okay.
There's clearly a voice saying either do it or don't.
We should have made this to this week's Got Any More Questions Wise Ass. Because it said, long-time listener Dino Stamatopoulos says...
Well, he said, have you heard that? What are they saying?
Yeah.
I was trying to find the conversation, but it goes back years ago, so it's hard to find it.
Okay.
But in preparing, I played it over and over and over again, and I asked Dawn, too, what her opinion opinion was, and we both came to the conclusion it's either do it or don't. I mean, I can bring it up. No, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, screw it.
We'll just post. We'll post it with the minute, or I can.
What I want to do is remember this so that I'm not blindsided.
I'll edit it in. How's that? I'll edit the sound, little sound in here, and I'll
crank it up a little,
amplify it.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
thank you for that. That's
sure.
Good. I mean, this is the kind of thing that I would remember 2 months from now and go, "Fuck, we should have
done that." Yeah.
Yeah. I probably, sadly, the older I get, I probably still will. I'll be like, Tom, we forgot. And you're like, no, it's in the episode.
It's there.
You talked about it.
Yeah, and then the monster, Frankenstein.
That one.
Yeah.
That monster.
That monster just casually shoves it back with no effort whatsoever. It's a nice little moment. I like it.
Yeah. Does he already do that? I think that happens next week. He doesn't actually push it back.
Oh, maybe it is. I'll have to cut that out.
So just, for next week.
Okay.
If you want to cut that out.
I'll cut it out.
All right. Then we won't talk
ego
about
gestures for Frankenstein to follow him out of the out of the passageway, which he does.
Which he does because he's a good boy.
Yes.
Well, he's a little confused at first. He has no idea what that means.
No.
But he loves him.
He loves him.
He loves him and he obeys him.
But he doesn't love me. Why doesn't he love me, Benson?
Wait a minute. Nobody loves me.
Elsa barely tolerates me. Peter fucking hates
Madam?
me.
What about Madam? She loves you.
Who?
Huh? Oh, yes. She'll go to Brussels.
Shit, yeah.
She'll love it.
Fuck.
It's fucking Brussels.
Yeah,
they got machines. We
got
waffles.
waffles out of it at the hotel.
Put her in the Holiday Inn Express. She'll love it. Oh, fuck.
Oh, Lord.
All right. Okay. So, wait a minute. Did you... I'm sorry. You're actually doing a bit.
It gets worse and worse each time.
The sound of a letter opener opening an envelope.
Any more questions, wise ass? Well, I also have some music that I put in with it.
And this theme song will also,
can only mean
one thing. It's time for Got Any More Questions, Wise Ass.
All right, hit me.
And this week's question, I'm not going to say who it came from because I don't know if that's a good idea in this case.
Okay.
So we got to, maybe when we're done, we'll change our mind and we'll say who it was from. We have to talk it through.
Sure.
We received a message on Facebook. You can message us.
That's right. Is it this one or is it?
You can message us on Facebook.
Is this the one you're talking?
I don't know if it's that one. It might be. I didn't see it. You flashed it too fast.
Go ahead.
And the message is Mo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, the answer is hi. Thanks for contacting us. We received your message and appreciate your reaching out. It's perfectly obvious.
So what's fantastic about this is when we talked about this before, I meant that you would say that next week, but
no, it's
works,
the answer.
It is the answer this week.
This week as well. Yeah.
All right. Again, everybody, thanks for reaching out.
Keep on sending those cards and letters.
M-O was the message.
Yeah.
Lowercase m, lowercase o. Mo.
We're not quite sure.
You know, possible that this person. So this is why I didn't say who did it. It seemed like it could be a butt message.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, so the phone they have too many buttons.
I think so.
Or this person might be asking for more Frankenstein minute.
Or Mo Better Blues. Who knows?
Yeah, that could be.
Mo Money. I don't know.
Are we doing
we should do a Spike Lee minute
joint?
Do a joint.
Spike Lee minute joint.
Yeah.
You got to work joint in there somehow. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah.
All right. Follow us on Instagram. Yeah. Leave comments by mistake. Tweet at us.
Tweet the hell at us.
Things at us. Like honestly, we've gotten say 10 new followers in the past month. And every single one is a sexy lady that has 2 followers.
Yes.
So basically all I do on Twitter is I make sure that things get tweeted and then I block
all those.
All the sexy ladies. Because I don't think... Maybe I'm missing a trick here. Maybe we're just really popular with sexy ladies.
Could be. I'm sure that these films really strike a note with
So all these ladies in their bikinis by the pool on Twitter
just adore.
When they're done taking pictures by the pool in their bikinis,
They rush back to the hotel room and listen to Frankenstein.
Oh, well, that too. I just mean they're watching, The Raven.
Yeah, of course. Mystery of Edwin Drood, I know, is huge with that subset.
So do that, and then join the village at Frankenstein Minute Village. And if you make a comment there, who knows? We might use it on. Got any more questions?
Deride you on air? Yeah.
Yeah, we might make fun of you. And those are the places.
There we go.
No, I will not.